Hey guys. So today we are organizing our refrigerator. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, and I want to keep it organized as much as possible. For one, because sometimes if I don't see it, it disappears in my mind. So I need to make sure I can have access to everything in the refrigerator, and I know what to purchase and what not to purchase, um, and go from there. So the household is a multi-disabled household, and we try to situate the refrigerator as such. This is expired. So, like for instance, my sister, she has cerebral palsy, so we put things at the bottom for her, that's accessible. I'm also trying to take out some of the things that I know we're not going to use, like not just expired, but also like it's no longer in use. So like that sugar, taking there's a sugar that's in there that I'm planning on taking out. And for the most part, we leave kind of everything where it's supposed to. It's just like a few provisions that we make to ensure that everybody has access to stuff. Oh, so like I said, I have to see stuff in front of me. I don't always see things just because I open the door. So I try and front load everything um, so I can see it. Um, and hopefully that'll help me and to reduce purchasing duplicates and stuff like that. It doesn't always work, and then sometimes my mom decides to do her own thing, which is a whole other issue, but um hopefully it reduces duplicates. Oh, that's one of the apple muffins I made. They were good actually. I made a muffin and had like a bread consistency, but I put apple in the middle of it. And I was testing it out, so I didn't really show you guys. Maybe next time I make it, I will show you guys though. I don't even know why that's in there. It's empty. That's what my family does, just random empty stuff. So this is the sugar that I was talking about. I'm putting it in here, but I'm planning on getting rid of it. Because it has xylitol in it, which is a sugar alcohol, and it can cause your blood sugar to rise. It's usually used as a sugar substitute, and they usually put it in the monk fruit sweeteners. So I've been trying to get away from stuff like that. Trying to think of some other ones. I'll probably put in well, I was supposed to do a whole series on that, so I'll just wait on that. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want it anymore. And I originally bought it because when I first looked into it, it was supposed to be like a substitute for people who are diabetic. But then I further looked into it and it said that it does have the tendency to elevate your blood sugars, spike your blood sugars. Also, it can cause some bloating and gas and laxative effects when consumed in large doses. Um, so yeah. All right, guys, I'm almost done. So, what I'll wrap up with is, with if there's people who are in your house and you're considering various ways to make a refrigerator accessible, I would say making sure that someone who may be in a wheelchair, they have access to things that they commonly utilize by putting it on the shelves. Now this refrigerator is not accessible at all because it's kind of in a corner, so she can't get access to the total refrigerator. Even if she wanted to, she can only get access to like part of the refrigerator. So inevitably we want to kind of fix it so that she has access to the total refrigerator. She has more access to the kitchen in total. So we're thinking about kind of doing some construction for that once we get the funds. And but yeah, so and then for someone who is older, who has trouble like bending over, you may want to do something where they have access to the higher shelves, right? So and then like putting like the excess stuff either at the very top or in the middle if that's more convenient. Hopefully that helps people who are thinking about their refrigerator, or if you're like a new parent and your kid is gaining some independence, and you're trying to think about, how to give them some independence, autonomy, in the kitchen. Sometimes making those small changes can be helpful, kind of rearranging your kitchen so that they have access to pick it up and maybe make a sandwich. Designate a space that is accessible to them to put all of their favorite things on it. And then that way, they know where everything is. Maybe waters and stuff like that. Stuff that they don't have to call you to come and get. We also have a refrigerator outside that she has access to. And so that kind of makes it helpful too, because she can put a lot of her stuff out there, but still it's way more convenient to use the one that's inside, of course, rather than going to the garage and using that one. Anyways, I hope that was very helpful for you guys, and have an amazing rest of your weekend.